Hello, hello, beautiful people. We are back here again, and we're going to give this another try. We are here with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, and for this one, it's very simple. We are going to be looking to get 2 games done here today, and it'll be Clemson. It'll be the Clemson game, and can't think. Clemson and Duke. We're gonna try. I'm gonna get these in tonight. I will be adjusting my schedule once I actually get into it. After tonight, I'm gonna have some free time, so I'm gonna be off for a week. So I'm gonna try to finish this season the week I'm on vacation. We'll see. Anyway, we're going to jump into the next game here. It's going to be Notre Dame at Clemson. Clemson's number 2. Notre Dame's unranked. Clemson's going to have the advantage. So, it is what it is. Let's see what kind of uniforms they got. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I like that one too. Let's see. You know what? Because ours is... Yeah. You know what? I think I know which one of them I'm going to go with for them. I think I'm going with... No, it's not that one. The all orange. Yeah, we're going with that. Alright, so we got game 1 going here right now. We got game 1 going right now. That is Clemson.
They touch Howard's rock only if they're ready to go, because if they're not, as Frank Howard himself said, keep your stinking hands off my rock. Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers.
Here we go.
Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see,
we're on the road. This one should be a very interesting game, to say the least.
College football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
All right, so the defense will take the field first.
Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started.
Here we go. Take a knee. Ball will come out at the 25.
So the Clemson Tigers offense will
interesting. Christopher Vizna.
And obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy,
all right, here we go. Let's see what the defense can do on the first drive. And we're going to give up a touchdown. Okay. I can't say I'm not surprised. I mean, number 2 team in the country, I'm not surprised. All right, let's see. We are taking the ball at the 25-yard line. We've got 3 minutes to go. Here we go.
Jet sweep pass.
All right, picked up 9 on that first drive.
Inches away from moving the sticks.
All right.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it.
Got the first down.
I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Cantrell.
Cantrell picks up 7 there on that first run.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the ground game.
And we got 2.
From this senior leader.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball.
Yeah.
Turn into bigger runs.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running.
Got him.
Here.
Got the first down.
Nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to...
Shit!
And the pass hits. Picked off. Taking it the other way. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A great return for the touchdown.
I threw that one too early.
Touchdown is a great one to a defense.
I threw that one too early.
Linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on
I
running
threw
backs
that
and
one
tight
too
ends
early.
all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
All right, so we're going to get the ball back again. We'll take the knee. We're unfortunately down by 14. And I've got to make some. I got to make some room.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme.
All right, there we go. That's some yards.
They do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks.
Ah, crap. Went the wrong way.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Yeah, we lost a yard.
Down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to
3rd and 7. I can do that.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
There we go.
He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make
All
sure
right, there we go. On to the 27.
And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a
So the quarter is going to come to an end. We're down 14-0, but we're making progress. We're at the 27, and we're on the move.
come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead.
If I get a touchdown out of this, I'll be happy.
As indicated by the stats.
All right, here we go. Moving on to the beginning of the second quarter.
They've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Softened him up with a run, now to throw.
Motherfucker.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry. Old school Clemson.
Mother.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage.
Why? I hate playing on the road.
You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
I feel like the defense is just living rent-free inside the quarterback's head right now. Of course, they got the pick last drive, and they almost got a pick right now. Right now, they are fooling this quarterback with pre-snap and post-snap looks. This quarterback doesn't...
It's just... I hate playing on the road. I really, really do. We're down 21-0. You know what? Fuck this. Oh! We gave the ball away. What the hell? So we're down 24-0 going into the half. I'm gonna be completely honest. Screw it. I'm just gonna send the rest of the game. And we finally got on the board. We're down 24-8. Let's just see what we can do. But we get our ass beat 37-15.
Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be
The turnovers were a problem.
They didn't do enough.
Yeah, this was sad.
What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse?
Oh man.
The next game that I play.
Yeah, this was.
They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need
This is just sad.
This week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay, so we fall to 2-2, unfortunately. Not the way we wanted to start things off, but you know, it is what it is. You live, you learn, you deal. So, it is what it is. Okay, so nobody fell off yet, at least as far as I can tell. Alright, so we are going to Duke to play the Blue Devils. And I think we did lose somebody. Let's see. I don't know. No. I mean, we got 50 points. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at our ready for visits. Ooh, okay, he's high on our list. Damn button. Where is he? Yeah, where's he? Okay, so basically 2 left. Alright, let's schedule week 5 against Georgia Tech. And we will go pro potential for him. Okay, we'll do that. Alright. So we do have a visit set. We got a visit set up with the tailback for the Georgia Tech game. We are gonna jump. So we're 2-2 right now, and I gotta be completely honest. Looking at the looking at the stats, I'm kind of beginning to wonder if maybe I'm seriously thinking maybe I need to pull CJ Carr, put Kenny Minchie as the backup. I'm thinking I may put, even though Minchie's got 4 interceptions and 1 touchdown, I don't know. I feel like I need to make a change, and I think I'm going to. So, yeah, I'm going to for sure. So we're going to make a change depth chart before the Duke game. And it's going to be Kenny Minchie as a starter. And yeah, I'm just going to have CJ Carr be the backup right now. And just roll with that. So that's pretty much it. Alright, so we're going to get into the Duke game, and given how horrible the Clemson game went, we will probably get the Georgia Tech game out of the way, and we will get up to the bye week. So we'll get this game in, and then we'll get the Georgia Tech game in. May do the bye week, and then just cut it off at USC until tomorrow. So this weekend, when I've got more free time, and then just knock out the rest of this schedule. So anyway, that's the plan. But let's go ahead and get into the Duke game and see if we can get a bounce back and get our record up to 3-2, and put the Duke Blue Devils at 1-2. Interesting. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna do that for them. I'm gonna wear our. So, alright, so we are going to Duke. We're going to play the Blue Devils. And let's see what happens, because frankly, I'm curious.
Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. We got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on a team
Alrighty.
ready, coming off a bye, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always.
So we're going to start on defense.
Guys, let's tee this one up.
It's going to be a rainy day. So we're probably going to rely on the run game a lot.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Damn, he went down at the 16. Marquise Collins, the senior tailback for Duke. Alright, so here we go. First possession for the defense, and Duke comes down, gets a score. They're up 7-0. Alright. So the offense is going to take the field at the 36-yard line. Kenny Minchie in the backfield, and we're going to run the touch pass.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Cantrell on the move as he's going down the sidelines, gets bumped out at the 43. So Notre Dame comes out early with the first drive there.
So many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
Here we go.
First down from the 43-yard line.
Cantrell gets himself 9 yards.
Before they get him down. Offense in an empty set. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
There he goes, first down.
But it's a first down.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained.
Okay, 2 yards to 2 yards. The catch is a catch.
Especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
On second down, he'll let it fly.
Oh.
Through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third
Well,
down. They line up with some serious
that didn't go well.
They want to convert this one. They want to just keep throwing it. Snagged in the middle. It's Cole.
Nice catch there by Cole.
But not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone.
Cantrell back in the backfield.
They'll go to the counter.
Running that counter, and he goes right through the hole, gets 9.
Second and 1.
The counter run play is really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side. Now they run it back
Ooh.
weak, and they're pulling offensive linemen.
Lost a yard.
Defense better be ready because this won't be the last time today they see the counter.
Defense is about
I got an idea.
hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense.
Gonna run a speed option here.
Nowhere to run.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Here comes the option.
Ah! Oh, crap.
The ball's on the ground.
Oh, shit.
Coming up with a huge fumble
Well,
recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back.
I don't know what happened there.
And Duke has the ball back.
I made the pitch. I tried to make the pitch, and I don't know. Maybe it's because he closed in on me. I'm not sure. Nothing came of it. We get the ball back. We're at the 20-yard line. Whew, that was, yeah, that was something.
From the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Here we go.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And knocked him down
picked up
after a
3.
gain of 3 to the 23.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. This could
we're going for it here.
this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. He finds his man.
Got the tailback there.
And they'll have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion.
Oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I see 30. I think of running backs. I need to change his number. I keep forgetting.
Give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to
Damn, he got down.
Up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Big time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame too as a program because we know they've always been able to run the football. And we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game. And I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Going to try to get it himself.
All right, down to the 36.
Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. 8th play of the drive coming up. He's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's
nice.
2nd and 2.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Well, only got to go.
Under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Ball's at the 27.
It could have been worse.
Can they avoid making that 4th down decision?
And first down to the 24. So we're going to go down to the 2-minute warning. We've got the ball at the 24-yard line.
In the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, you can. When you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He wants to throw.
Woo.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll line up.
I'm just glad I got rid of the ball.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got some room. Headed to the
Touchdown!
line. And he'll finish the run.
McCheek got blasted into the end.
That this offense stuck.
Yeah, we're an extra point away from a tie.
They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Lining up to add another.
Pick is up. It is good. So we're tied at 7.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can...
All right, 19-yard line. Let's see, do we get the ball back before we go into the half or not? And the answer to that would be yes, we will. We have 26 seconds left. We will have the ball at the 41-yard line as they missed a field goal attempt. And we've got 2 timeouts left. So let's see if let's see what we can get going.
In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
On second down, they'll take to the air. He's moving out of the pocket.
Oh, hell no.
And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage. Any receiver.
Oh, hell no. All right, let's just... The half is coming to an end shortly. We're going to see what happens.
Trying to find his man on first down. Still looking on the move.
Loose.
45 on his way. They'll use a timeout right
Uh-huh.
time. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Who knows? Maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing.
And
From
he got it. Damn.
Out, and he's got it.
Wow.
How nice is it as a head coach to have
We got 2 seconds left.
decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And we got to the 19. All right, so we are at the half. We are down by a field goal. Good news is we're going to get the ball. So, I mean, that's good news.
And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Okay, so we are going to get ready to go back to work.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half.
We're going to turn it out of the end zone. And down to the 18.
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish back on offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think
there we go.
The number one thing that you got to make
down
sure
to the 25.
Take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance.
There we go, down to the 36.
Out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
Got 5 on that one.
Maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
He's got the back in the middle.
There we go. Down to midfield.
He gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And he got the first down to the 40.
10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or winning, come out
I don't know
here
what
and try to
happened,
be the
but
most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. They're bringing heat. They'll run the screen.
there you go. Down to the 28.
Finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh, with the catch? Nope, never mind.
Take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I thought he had it, but he dropped it.
Previous play. They keep attacking through the air. Grabbed over the middle.
Oh, gets 9 yards. We're down to a 3rd and 1.
Doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand.
Here's the handoff. Cantrell gets down to the 12. Got 7 yards. Oh, we're moving.
Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll give it to him again. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Gets it to the and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense
got 3.
Made a quick tackle.
Oh, we're down. We're going to be looking at a 23-yard field goal. Kick is, oh hell, I didn't aim it right. I didn't aim it right. I thought I had it aimed. I thought I had it aimed right. I missed. I didn't move it far enough to the right. Okay. So, all right. We're looking at 2nd and 7 after I accidentally hit a button. Trill in the backfield. He got that first down. He's down to the 45.
Freshman found some running room. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pressure coming.
Shit. Well, he's going to get rid of the ball.
He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd
that
down.
One's one of those of, I'm getting rid of it. I don't want to die.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And they couldn't hold off the heat.
Big number 95 there.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having it.
Shit!
And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. What a
motherfucker. Well, interception for an interception, I guess. Well, we got the ball back at the 48.
And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than
got 9 there, 2nd and inches.
And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. And these
all right, down to the 36.
Trying to get guys out in space. See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
The give to the tailback.
There we go. Cantrell getting up to the 26.
He picks up the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And that
come on, Cole.
Caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
All right, got 4.
But he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Safe completion on the screen.
There we go, down to the 11. Third quarter is over. We're still down by a field goal. We're down by a field goal. We're trying to get...
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
All right, we're on the 11.
First down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. He's got it. And he
down to the 2.
Badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
On the option. Now the toss.
Touchdown, Notre Dame!
They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Cantrell takes the pitch from Minchie and nice into the end zone. We are an extra point away from being up by 4 as we take the lead finally. First time all game we'll have the lead as Patrick Cantrell just did a little swan dive into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Kick is up. It is good. And we are ahead by 4.
Now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on
Kick
what else
is up.
happening in
It is
college
away.
football this weekend. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace.
There we go. And he's down to the 11.
And with that,
All right, so the defense is going to take over. And we're going to make a stop. I can't tell where we're going to get the ball at. Maybe the 18, I don't know. We get the ball at the 39-yard line. So we're going to go back to on the offense.
From the gun, the running
And
back.
off to Cantrell. Cantrell gets 4.
This guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
That
Can we
was
run the ball down their throats?
a bad idea.
Impose our will. That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here.
Good
And
God.
he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him.
Kick is up. It is away. He is going to make a return and get down to the 27. All right. Defense is back on the field again. And, oh, crap. So, Ben Minchin intercepted the ball and took it 88 yards, looks like, to the 2. Oh, okay, nope. Okay, I don't understand, but okay, whatever. Well, we got an interception. We got the ball. So, we're on the 11-yard line. We've got 2:20 left.
So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physically.
We're down to the 2-minute
Yeah,
warning.
because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
All right, we're down to the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on.
We're going to turn on the 2 clock option. Even though I know it won't work for three straight plays because they're going to call timeouts. And they're going to try and do shit like this.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Give to the back.
Cantrell got 5.
Play of the day, but it's important as he gets about
So we're down to 3rd and 7.
uses a timeout quickly.
We're going to go ahead and call a screenplay.
Reserve time for their offense. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They're setting up the screen. And maybe
I got a yard. A freaking yard. Because the dude snatched me from behind.
desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
All right.
The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
So the defense is going to have to step up yet again. And damn, that was a good play.
Exactly what you want.
All right. So let's see what the defense can do. And we're going to watch the drive. I want to watch the drive. I want to see what happens. So let's see what happens. Let's see what the defense does. 1:43 left in the final quarter. Duke's got the ball.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receiver
Man,
have to do a better
that was
job
close.
on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football.
That
down.
was close.
We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip
Okay.
into our hands. Let's go get some
And got
points.
9 on that one.
Quarterbacks have got to have composure. And I know this
They've
guy's
got no
thrown
timeout,
he
so
hasn't
they've
thrown
got
for a ton
to-
of yards, but if he can
Let's
put
see.
a great drive together here, and he's got the talent and ability to do that, he can lead his team to victory
got
in this
first down.
situation.
120.
The first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Clock stops running.
Still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
All right, let's see what happens.
Throw it again.
Oh, down! Down goes the quarterback. 8-yard sack.
Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
They got a little over a minute to go.
On second down, he's looking downfield.
And, he threw that one away. He said no.
Good job to avoid the
54 seconds left. 3rd and 18. Could be the play of the game right here.
force the ball down the field. Pocket
And
starts to collapse.
he throws it.
And he
No.
just overshot his
4th and
man
18.
threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4, they'll go for
This
it
will be
on
the
fourth
last
down.
play.
He's going for a big
Oh.
play downfield.
Damn!
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Duke.
No.
In the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Oh my God, what the?
It's been incredible to watch.
We got 43 seconds to go, and they just scored a touchdown to take the lead.
I'm looking at you, defense. You got the
Oh
lead.
my
Play the game.
God.
I need you to go put this thing on ice.
How in the hell did he get loose? He was out there running with the... Oh my God. Oh my God, what the hell? He got loose like it was nothing.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal.
Oh my God.
And it's
All right,
good.
the extra
He
point
pushes
is
the
up.
lead to 3. A 9-yard
Oh my
touchdown
God.
drive.
All right, so we got
Touchdown.
43 seconds left. We got all our timeouts, so we're in good position here. We've got our timeouts. We just need, well, good return. All right, so got 39 seconds left. Question is, can we...
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have it.
He tries to take the top off.
Oh my God! Touchdown!
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they've got the lead in the final.
Oh my God!
Yeah, and a nice
I didn't
job
think
being
that
able
was
to
gonna
make
work.
plays, and a nice job being on the same page.
I did not think that was gonna work.
He broke with the football,
Oh
he
my
caught it in
God!
stride, gets into the end zone. Nice
Nick
pitch and catch right there.
Cooper,
Nice chemistry by
the
QB wide
freshman,
receiver.
he gets behind the safety. The safety tries to knock the ball down, and Cooper just ends up making the catch. Oh my God! I gotta look at that replay, man. I gotta look at that replay. So he's getting ready to make the catch, and then I need to. and zoom in a little bit on the ball. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. So he's getting ready to make okay, so he tried to, okay, so, all right, so, okay, no, okay, so I was wrong. He didn't try to knock the ball down, and he tried to pick it, and then he just mistimed it. Cooper makes the catch, and then the rest is history. Damn. All right, so we got 25 seconds left.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Kick is up. It is good. And, well,
It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth.
they roughed the kicker.
So the decision has been made.
All right, we're going to kick it from midfield.
They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away.
What return? He ain't getting no return.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And Duke
All
gets
right.
the ball back.
So Duke's going to get the ball back. Let's just see what happens.
And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with you, so I watched the
17 seconds. All right. Let's see what the next one.
Real conservative, like they tend to do late
All
in
right.
the game.
Let's see how much more time he runs off.
Coming after it.
I'm looking at that clock.
And it's in.
12 seconds. The defense is finally doing something. They're making them work. So 3rd and 10, 12 seconds to go.
They've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to get to it.
Oh, down goes the quarterback. Down. All right, so this will be the last play of the game right here.
He tried to get it on his own.
Let's see. Nope. Oh, he got a snap off.
He'll try to toss it. AD
Throws it deep.
winds down.
Oh, my God, it got picked.
For the 3rd time today.
Number 12 there.
And he is
I don't know who that is.
That's how we'll wrap
He
this
got the
up.
pick and took it back. Took it back really good. So Notre Dame survives, wins the game 21-17 thanks to Kalen Brink here with the with the ceiling interception,
You want to talk
and
about
then
building confidence?
Cooper with the touchdown catch of the game, man. That was, oh my God.
Really set the course for the rest
Wow.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys
Patrick
that have played a lot of
Cantrell, the
snaps,
same
they've seen
player
a
of the
lot
game.
looks, and they've lost
20
most
carries,
games.
116, one
That
score.
wasn't the case today, David.
I can
Too many
honestly
guys
say
out there making
he earned it.
big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think
Man,
you're
that
gonna
play
win.
right there.
You
Cooper with that
play,
nice
big
catch.
moment that continues to build on week-to-week success.
And then the interception at the end of the game by Brink. Oh my God, that was awesome.
David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This
So,
has been another presentation of
we
EA
split-
Sports College Football.
We split the 2 road games. I can't say I'm not happy. So Earl Durant went 18 of 34, 262, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. They did not have a good running game. Collins did have a rushing touchdown, but he only had 23 yards on the ground. He did have a fumble. No one had anything outstanding. Johnson did make the catch. Josh Johnson, he did make that catch that was good for the touchdown. Nobody else really had anything outstanding for Duke. For Notre Dame, Kenny Minchie went 22 of 30, 231, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Patrick Cantrell went 20 carries, 116, 1 touchdown. Minchie had 8 for 14 with a touchdown. Cantrell had 5 for 40, 5 for 51. Sinclair Wright had 5 for 42. Nick Copa, the freshman from Paris, California, had the game-winning touchdown catch, 61 yards. And then, of course, we had 3 interceptions. David Diabolo, David Diabola, Ben mentioned, and then Kalen Brink with the game-sealing interception. The freshman corner from Woodstock, Illinois. He just came up big. So we split the road series 1-1. We will be going back home to play Georgia Tech, as we will have some recruits coming for a visit. So we are now 3-2. Duke is 1-2. Again, we will be playing Georgia Tech this week at home. And hopefully, we'll have some recruits come. Okay, so unfortunately, we had a recruit lock us out. Cole Thompson, the corner from Philadelphia. He locked us out. He's down to his top 3. It looks like it's going to be Ohio State. So we're okay with that. It was bound to happen. So we'll get into recruiting real quick. We've got 75 points now with Cole dropping out. Okay. I so can't wait for this summer. All right, so we've got 1 corner targeted on the list. We've got a bunch of freshmen coming in. I think I'm okay. I may put another corner on the list. So I'm looking at what I've got. Yeah, I may put another corner on the list, but right now I want to focus on the recruits that are ready for a visit. Okay, so Alex Humphrey, who is into his top 5. His interest is high for us, but it's not real high. Same thing with Marco Stewart. John Kaiser, he is in through his top 5. We're pretty high up on his list. I'm going to go ahead and schedule him a visit for week 6, the bye week. Yeah, we'll do week 6. Oh, God, yeah, he's ready. All right, we'll do week 6, and we'll do it pro potential. We'll also go ahead and take his points away for friends and family since we've got him going. Oh, shit. Never mind. I went off the wrong player. Huh. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, so visit schedule. I want to see it. It's him. Yep, it's him. All right. Take his points off. We'll go back to ready to visit. Let's see. Cage is in his top 5. Getting there, but he's not ready. What about pro potential? Looks like it's going to be it for him. Yeah, we'll go ahead and set it up. Set it up with week 6. We'll do pro potential. All right, so we got that one. He's getting there, but we need more points. He's getting there. Same thing. All right, so that's going to be pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and just leave the rest of it as is. All right, so we've got a game against Georgia Tech this week. I'm gonna go ahead, go back in. I should have done this to begin with. So we've got a game against Georgia Tech this week, and so we've got Mitch Vickerson, who is going to be making the trip, and we've got Cameron Brink, who will be making the trip. They will be making the trip out this week, as we will be playing Georgia Tech. So we've got 2 recruits coming in this week, and then we've got a couple more coming in next week. And hopefully things will work out, and we can get everybody signed, get everybody ready to go. Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and, sorry about that, just needed to check something. Phone. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into the game. Against Georgia Tech. Take a look at my schedule real quick. The game when we play USC at home, I'm going to break out the Kelly Green uniforms. I like wearing those uniforms. We're going to break those out against USC. When we play Navy, I think we're going to break out the Shamrock Series uniforms. Yeah, we'll break out the Shamrock Series uniforms when we play Navy. And then for senior night, when we play Washington State, we're going to break out the Kelly Greens again. We'll break out the Kelly Green again for senior night against Washington State. So that's the plan. So anyway, we're going to jump into this. We're going to jump into the final game here. The game against Georgia Tech. Again, we are unranked. We are looking to face a Georgia Tech team that, frankly, is going to look to probably try to kill us. Interesting setup here. Okay. All right. So here we go. Notre Dame, Georgia Tech. And we're going to look to build upon our win against Duke.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish, and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Here we go. And we will take the ball to begin the game as Georgia Tech will kick it off. Cantrell making the return, and he gets down to the 24.
A chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. will get the first swing of the game. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense.
Got it,
have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
Come on, man.
That one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
At the 35, he's loose.
All right, the screenplay works. Get the first down.
What a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Leaves it with the back.
And Trail gets
Rely on
6.
this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on first
Trey
down,
one
now
is in the
5
backfield
options
now.
on 2nd and 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Oh,
And
damn, he
the
threw that
tackle, but
shoulder.
He has plenty for the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
I thought it was out of the
The
pocket.
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I thought I was out of the pocket. My bad.
Second down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They made
Oh, we got a good chunk of it back.
a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down net.
Come on, I was getting ready to throw it.
And get the sack. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today.
All right, so Georgia Tech's on offense for the first time. They get down the field and get a field goal. We're going to get the ball at the 25-yard line, 1:44 to go.
In play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back.
And Trill picks up 5.
Yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Cantrell gets up to the 41.
From yardage, they got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Cantrell.
Cantrell. Damn, I like this kid.
Down, they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back.
Only got 2.
That one's 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Got his man quickly.
First down.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years, and the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
They'll go back to the ground.
Cantrell gets the first down to the 11 as the first quarter comes to an end.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech
Quarter 1 is in the
Guys,
books.
let's have a look at the stats as we played one period.
Notre Dame is down 3-0.
They We've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll ride the hot hand.
Down to the goal line.
At the 1-yard line. What a run there. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Cantrell crosses the goal line. Notre Dame's up 6-3. Extra point to come.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Okay, so here we go.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Extra point is up. It is good. We're up 7-3.
Point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the swamp. They're up by 4 over Vanderbilt. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see in here.
Woo.
Thanks for the
Down to
update
the
on that
20.
one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
All right, here we go. Defense is going to come back out on the field, and they're going to score a touchdown. We're down by a field goal. It's 10-7. We're picking up the ball at the 37-yard line.
That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Cantrell! Oh my God! Look at touchdown! Patrick Cantrell! No flags on the field. An excellent run by Cantrell there as Notre Dame takes the lead back again, 13-10 with the extra point. Good job. Oh my God! I mean, he was just. I swear, I thought I wasn't going to make it there. I thought somebody was going to take me down before I got to the end zone. Woo. The second touchdown of the game. He's got over 120 yards. He's only carried the ball 10 times so far. We're up 14-10. Kick is up, it is away, and there will be a return. Yep.
Start the return inside his 5.
And he's down to the 20. All right, so we're ahead again. Defense taking the field, and we get a stop with 2:17 left in the half. We will have the ball at the 48-yard line.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for the score, David.
Wow.
See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, you get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays.
2-minute warning.
Let's see what he can do here.
Let's see.
Bounced off his feet.
3rd and 1. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and call this.
Looking to
I'm
pick
going
up a
to
first
change
down on
it
3rd
to
and short
this.
from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Really?
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get
Kick
hit.
is up.
Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
So 1:33 to go. They're going to have the ball at the 11. And we get the ball back. 25 seconds to go. We're at the 42. So, all right, here we go.
Here come the Irish back on offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not back.
Oh, my God.
He's got it at the 25.
Touchdown.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, fighting Irish.
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Sometimes it's players.
Oh, my God.
And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot,
Nick Copa. He makes another great play in the game. He gets behind the defense, makes the catch on the lob throw, and just says, bye. Notre Dame will be ahead 20 to 10. Extra point makes it 21-10.
That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Kick is up, and we're going to get a return.
On the run from inside his own 5.
And he's down at the 18.
For some running room, but not much to be found.
So the last 16 seconds of the half will come and go. We will kick the ball off to begin the third quarter.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Kick is up, it is away. There we go.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that.
Alrighty, so the defense is going to take the field yet again. And we're going to make it another stop. They're going to pick up the ball at the 49-yard line.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to
Then she gets through the man.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this.
We're ahead by 11.
He's feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Using his legs, it's Cantrell.
Cantrell picks up 8 on the run.
There before the defense knocks him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
On second down, wants to throw it.
Oh, crap.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 30.
My bad.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone.
Oh, my. Oh.
Is picked off. And the senior
I thought he had it
that one out of the air
until he picked it. I thought he caught it, man. Oh.
This is a guy that we've seen come down to the
damn.
Support the run. He can tackle out.
I can't, you know.
On the back end in coverage. That time in the
I can't argue that one. Damn. Cedric Franklin II, man, just nice keep. I thought he had it, but no. All right, so defense is going to take the field again, unfortunately. We're going to get the ball back, and I'm going to try not to do that again.
Ready to fire from the pistol.
I thought I had a shot. Turns out I was wrong.
Go to the ground.
And I'll admit when I was wrong. Cantrell down to the 35.
Running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is
7 yards.
it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
There we go.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. They'll run it. It's Cantrell. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Touch pass on the run. Oh, it's
no!
The defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
Son of a
Offensive players, when they get the ball in their
bitch.
hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
I think he lost it on the ground. At this point, I want to challenge this play because I
Wants the officials to
I don't
have
know.
another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
I don't know.
This coach wanted to be
Okay,
absolutely
it went our way.
challenged.
I
He was
wasn't sure.
right. The previous play will be overturned.
Thank
They
God,
need to pick
thank
up
God I
this third
challenged
down
it.
and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. So close
Down to the
that end zone,
3.
you can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Cantrell into the end zone, and Notre Dame increases their lead.
And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here?
27-10, extra point to
This guy's had a big
come.
role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Patrick Cantrell with his 3rd rushing touchdown today, 158 yards, 17 carries.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Kick is up. It
And with the
is
extra
good.
point, they're on top by 18. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Here comes the kick, and that will not be returned as he's going to kneel in the end zone.
Desperately wanted to attempt to
Minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how much time is left when we get the ball. All right, so we're into the 4th quarter, and we got the ball. We have the ball to the 29-yard line. We're in the final quarter. I'm going to go ahead and make some changes to the lineup right now. I'm going to pull Minchie, and I'm actually going to put in the sophomore John Abanika. I'm going to pull Cantrell, and I'm just going to give him the rest of the game off. So he's basically going to work his way down. It'll be Trevin and Ringer, and then Hussein. I'm going to also, since I know he is, I was going to say since I know where he is, and then Trevin will be, so Cantrell's day is done. Minchie's day is done. So their days are done. For Minchie, he will finish 8 for 10 for 116, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. For Cantrell, it'll be 17 carries, 158 yards, and 3 scores. I just don't want to run the risk of either one of them getting hurt or something happening. Plus, give the guys some reps.
Here come the Irish back on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if
5
it's
yards.
They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. He's looking to throw. A little release to the back. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. Major gaps in
Down to the
defense,
41.
and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field.
Ringer getting 9 on his first carry.
To him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a lineman.
Well, and back in
And the
the
entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. Finally pulled
down to the 23.
Moving the chains for a first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's
Got it.
Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give and tick, 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 tick. They make the tackle, but he's got a
down to the 7.
and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh
Down to the 2.
You got to do something to stop this bleeding.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Touchdown! I want to say I think that was Ringer. And yeah, it's pretty much it's over. Game is now 34, 35 with the extra point to come, 34-10.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job.
Josh Ringer, the junior tailback, punches it into the end zone.
We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Getting set for the point after.
Kick is up, it is good. 35-10, Notre Dame is ahead.
They took it 71 yards down the field, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown total.
Kick is up. It's in the end zone. There will be no return.
And it'll come out to the 25.
So under 3 minutes to go. Defense is back on the field. And we're going to get the ball back after they went 3 and out. We've got under a minute to go. We're going to go ahead and turn on the chew clock function and chew this clock out.
Ready to get moving. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop.
All right,
or do they
so
just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And that's going to be it. Game over. Notre Dame picks up the win, 35-10.
Elite team does.
Whew.
They know they're better. They go
Well,
out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
we took
They
2.
just look good in
We've
every
now won
phase
2 in a
of the
row.
game. If I'm on the coaching
Thank
staff,
God.
I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity. The
So
same
we're
level of
ahead.
execution.
We
Well, Jesse,
pick up
it's
the
easy to look
win.
good on the field when you look that good in
We're
your
up
unit.
35
Like, when
to
you look
10.
that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they
Hopefully the
just
recruits
domination from
will
start to finish.
sign their
That's
letters
going to do it
that
for us
came in to
here.
visit
For
this
Jesse
week.
Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So, final stats. Minchie goes 8 of 10, 116, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. John Abadika went 3 of 3, 35 yards. And then Jeremy Twelman went 1 for 1 for 2. Basically, the play down there at the goal line for Ringer was it. Cantrell went 17 to 30, 17 attempts, 158 yards, 3 scores. Twellen went 9 for 38. Basically, that was it. We didn't have a lot in the passing game. We didn't really need a lot. Ringer and Copa ended up with the touchdown catches. Copa had 1 for the 58 yards. So, I mean, we came out, we did what we needed to do, and we beat their ass. That was it, plain and simple. All right, so we pick up the win here. We are now sitting at 4-2 going into the bye week. Let's see what happened. Cameron Brink from Montvale, New Jersey, signed his letter of intent. He will be coming to Notre Dame this year. And joining him will be left tackle Mitch Vickerson from Ramsey, New Jersey. So both guys signed their letters of intent and agreed to come to Notre Dame. While we did get them signed, it looks like we lost a couple of players. So we had wide receiver Alex Kiernan locked us out. He reached his top 3, and it looks like his number 1 pick is Virginia Tech. Left tackle Avery Dunbar decided to sign with Oklahoma. Left guard Rico Vallis went and signed with Utah. And strong safety Pat Potts decided to sign with Oklahoma. So I honestly can't say I'm surprised when I saw, his hometown was in Stillwater, Oklahoma. So, damn. All right, so we're going to have some cleanup to do on the recruiting. Patrick Cantrell was named Independent Offensive Player of the Week. Did he get National Player of the Week? Let's see. The answer to that would be no. All right, so recruiting-wise, we got Brink. He signed. Dunbar, he's out. Dickerson signed. Vallos out. Kiernan out. We've got a lot of points left, and Potts out. We've got 225 hours. I'm going to take a look at my recruits that are ready for visits. So we've got 2 more recruits that are ready to visit. They will be visiting this week. We've got a lot more recruits that are ready for visits. I just need to see if they're actually ready. So Gare Quintanius Garbutt from Royal Center, Indiana is ready, but he's not ready. If I was going to put him on the schedule, I want to wait. Even though his interest is first, I want to wait. And this one's championship contender. Oh, man. Okay, so actually, let's see. Oh, man. That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna schedule him for a visit. But I don't want to do it against USC. I think I'm gonna do it against Navy. Yeah, we'll do against Navy. We'll do proximity to home. Who else is? He's in his top 5. Let's schedule this one. We'll do this one for this week. We'll do Pro Potential. Simons will do Pro Potential as well. We'll do him we'll do him the same week we do the quarterback. He's getting there. I'm not completely ready just yet. Alright, we'll do Coach Prestige. Okay, so we've got down to 90 hours. Not yet. Getting there. Pro potential. I think I'm going to do program tradition. Yeah, but his interest is fourth right now. Everybody in his top 5 except for us has a visit scheduled. All right, so we got a bunch of visits scheduled. We got a ton of visits scheduled. We've got a ton of visits scheduled, so we've got Marco Stewart will be coming in week 9. John Kaiser will be here this week. Michael Antoine is going to be here week 7. So basically, we got a lot of recruits ready to go. We got 10 hours left. We're going to go ahead, get down to the next part of the bye week, get the bye week over with. Cool. All right, so we are 6 weeks into the season, and we've had, so we had 2 recruits sign commitment letters and 4 lock us out. So we now have 400 recruiting hours. He signed. He locked us out. He locked us out. He locked us out. He signed with Arkansas. Man. All right, so we've got 400 hours of recruiting left. I'll probably handle the recruiting offline because I just need some time to figure it out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap this up. Like I said, I wanted to get to the USC game at least. Ooh, USC is 6-0, and we are 4-2. Take a look at the Heisman watch right now. Jerry Rochelle from USC. And I'm reading this right. Yep. Lenore Sellers. Oh my God, this is going to be interesting. Lenore Sellers, the kid that started at South Carolina, is now at USC. Oh crap. Oh joy. All right, so I will be back tomorrow or Sunday. I don't want to make a commitment just yet on which day because I don't know how tired I'm going to be, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing on my day off. But I will be updating. I will try to update my schedule at least for this week, and my streaming schedule at least for this upcoming week, so I can let you guys know when I'll be online, and we'll go from there. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you guys later. another edition of NCAA Football 25. See ya.